Hey up everyone, and welcome back to the North for the next episode of Battle Brothers Legends and PTR mods with the Peasant Militia. So last episode we finally dealt with the Goblin City. It wasn't really that bad at the end of the day, so that was kind of nice, and we did start making headway on the materials we need to collect to summon that big, bad, save scumming Kraken. Now, we got the unhold stuff. I just now need to go and get some more ash piles. Because we've got 6, I need to have 9. Haha, 6, 9. Anyway, there is a Necrosavant place, which I think is just down here. It might be embalmed, so I guess we'll have to find out the hard way. And then, you know what time it is. So, I'm going to go and get all the ash stuff, and then I think I'm going to go to, like, a town, repair, recover, and just sort of get ready. I also need to figure out who to give the Emperor's Countenance to, because it would make sense to give it to a shield person, but we're not really going to get the benefit of the reflection damage if the person's melee defense is too high, because then they'll never get reflected, if that makes sense. So say if I give it to, like, Christ, I don't know, if I give it to Drisk with 81 melee defense, this isn't really ever going to pop off. Well, obviously it will when he gets hit, but in terms of, like, I guess if we're min-maxing the helmet, it would make sense to give to someone who does get hit a lot more. Maybe like Linus, for example. That actually looks really cool. Let me think about that. It goes with the gold and red. Interesting. Maybe I've already found someone because I accidentally put it on his head. I'll see. I'll think about it. Linus usually does have a shield, but maybe we can go no shield but Emperor's Countenance. I don't know. Linus does kind of half deserve it. He's been a character in every single series we've had since, like, The Chose, and he's died in, like, the first episode of each one. So I feel like this is his, like, final story. He finally got there. He finally made it, folks. Maybe. We'll see. I'm a little undecided. I mean, it could really go to anyone. We could just pass the helmet around. It's not very much like the Rock armor, where it's now technically, and not even from a narrative standpoint like it usually is, it's technically now stuck to Hursty, because it's bugged out, so if I remove it or mess with it, it's just going to break something else. So, he is encased in that armor. I'm not taking it off him. And he can't take it off either. He's stuck for life, mate. Or however long that is going to be. Right, embalmed on Necrosavants. Embalmed on Necrosavants. Let's roll the dice and find out. Unfortunately, I do have to hope it is Necrosavants. It is. This is gonna fucking suck. Right, okay. You know what I weirdly noticed, which is taking me like 47, 46 episodes to realize? Not a single character has quick hands. That's so weird. I mean, there are some people who have the ability, but I mean, I guess it works with like Legends and PTR where we don't really control how the perk trees are going to be, so we can never guarantee quick hands will be here. But not a single person has it. Maybe some people who have died, because, you know, we have lost 23 people. I mean, they probably had it. Man, look how far this goes down. I mean, these didn't matter. Vitin Horge, Nathan Godslayer, Moren, Rat 2, Hamo. Man, Hamo. That was a time and a half. Billy, Conrad, Kimbo, Mad Jack, Boris, Rex. Tempesta was the guy who ran away, wasn't he? Angry still. Slappy, Rogar, Jacob, Wayne, Cafton, Arthur, man. Barney, and Thurmond. God damn, we've lost a lot of people. Don't know why I'm looking at this right now. We're not even close to technically being done. We've still got 2 legendary locations left, so buckle in. That list might get longer. Okay, so funny, 18? 18. Are you kidding? There's a line game. Like, come on now. That's insane. That's the most Necrosavant vampire mofos I have ever seen in one fight. Do you have the other crossbow? I think you gave it to someone else, didn't you? I mean, it's very valid, but what the hell, man? I don't need that much. I really don't. Also, there's like a contingent of goblins like outside the door. There's like 31 of them. Maybe I should have brought them in. That might have helped. Or it might have made things way worse. For them, at least. Right, come on, then. 18. This is going to be rough, man. I think, well, it'll depend on how many lords there are. I can see at least one. It said a few. So, let's just see how they react. You're actually just not going to move for the entire first turn. You're actually just going to keep hissing and just standing here? This is not good ASMR. Okay, he walked. This is very unnatural for Necrosavants that they're walking in. The problem with Necrosavants are, they're just walking in. This is weird. I just want to clarify how weird this is. I assume they're making it so their movement, they can now get to us with one normal teleport. That has to be the assumption, right? Don't. Just don't. Come on. Of all the times to not be missing, now is that time. Well, you hit, but you don't have you don't have the crossbow. God, guys. Come on now. Right, one of them's almost dead. That's kind of nice. Chance to hit sucks. I didn't need to see that. I'll be honest. Right. Can I... Big. That was big. Good stuff. I don't think I can throw a rope. Rope? A net. I mean, a net is just loads of rope put together. Let's be honest. It's just a rope by another form. That's not a rope by any other name. That doesn't quite work. Right, here they come. Wait for it. There they are. Understandable that you went for one of those guys. You're probably pretty angry. You're looking pretty crumpled, my guy. And, of course, you go for the ranged people. I should have expected this, really. I mean, I could probably flip and reverse it and probably get him on the side. We'll see. Did I reload? I think I did. I like to think I did. Yeah, it's fine. Go for the old man. That's how pathetic Necro Savants are. They have to go for the weakest link. Pathetic. Truly. Okay, I say weakest link, I mean weakest melee defense. Can you guys actually try and fight us mano-a-mano instead of being little punks like this? Trying to think you cool with your little drive-bys. Not really drive-bys, more like fly-bys. Here we go. Right, he's got some balls at least. The rest of you. The answer is actually maybe. Still, 18's a bit crazy. I just want to, you know. 18's a bit crazy. Ah, great. Hello. So there's 2 lords? I think there's 2 lords. Alright, well. Maybe not for long. Can I... Alright, Elmer, stay there. That's not the one you should be aiming at, man. Better. Can I slice and dice? Oh, I kinda can, but also not quite. This is gonna be risky, isn't it? I mean, it's all risky, mate. What do you want? Don't. I want you not to miss, that's what I want. Okay, decent enough. That one's gone. Throw the net on that one. Piss that one up the wall. That's alright. Not. Don't have the energy for that. You're injured. That's cool. Switch. Nice try. Damn it. Where am I at with this? You're not dead? Right, that one's dead. That one's also dead. That one's also dead. I mean, technically, I've probably got the amount of ash that I need right now. This Elmer's in a real predicament here, and I'm pretty worried about him. Okay, fine. Fill your boots, mate, with that. Where am I going with this? Don't ask me. I just work here. I mean, yeah. That, in a weird way, that is better. You're in a better position than you were. Beast, my boy. Good luck. Don't die, please. Okay, what's going down? Alright. Man, I expected this. I expected them all to go and... You can't get blood from a ghost. It's like blood from a stone, isn't it? Careful. Wow. I'm not going to say anything. Not on. Not very nice. Oh, God. At least she's got a lot of armor. When's it my turn? It's going to be a while. Hang in there. Okay, at least we've got the armor to stop them from, like, just fully going through. Don't say that too loudly. At least some of them have got to get through nets, right? Yeah. Buddy, come on now. Waster. Waster. Right, okay, well, I've had fun calling them a waster. Right, Beast is still in it. Good stun there. Just go. Just keep going. I don't think that should be working as well as it is, but I'm not gonna complain. So, whatever. Flip and reverse it. And shoot. Nice try. Another one down, baby. And another one hit. Hey, not bad, not bad. Let me just try and defend you, because you seem to be having a bit of a time, to say the least. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, mate. One of these days. One of these days. Okay. Miasmic's in a bit of a weird, precarious position, which he probably never really has been in. Or it's been a while since it's happened, so we just want to be a little bit careful here. Decent. Also decent. Slamu. Can I net? I can make it bleed, but I don't know if that's really going to stop him. Clutch. Oh! How much life have you got, mate? Oh, you're a dick. You're a dick! Okay. So now it's a 9. Necros Avant Lords are both dead. Yes, they're both dead. Just wanted to make sure of that. Well, make sure I was checking. Elmer has somehow barely been hit. Don't ask me. Just don't. I don't want to think about it. Because I know what's going to happen now, if I do think about it. Miasmic's kind of getting hit a bit, but she doesn't take any health damage. So far, so okay, I'd call it. Where are you going, you son of a bitch? Okay, apparently we really like killing Poker. I don't know why. His defense isn't that bad. Apparently it might be worse than I thought it was. Don't sack it now! Okay. That's me not sacking it now, apparently. Stabbed him in the eye. Where are you going? To Beast. Oh, Beast will get hit, unfortunately. But he will hit right back. Yes, he will. Pull back. I'm never going to get to reload this bloody thing, am I? No, the answer is no, I'm not. How much are you bleeding for? Oh, can you heal yourself? Can you fix yourself? Hold that thought. I know, it's a lot of blood. I know. I know. I hear the plight. Do not worry. Don't miss. Not right now, please. Right. You're going in there, buddy. I know it's not ideal, but hey, that was pretty ideal. Right. Protect him at all costs. Or something like that. Right, decent. Where are we at now with this? You just get so unlucky. I don't even know what to call it at this point. It is just being unlucky. Right, 9 lives. Good old stab. Ah, nice. Follow-up. Okay, where we at? You're gone. See you never, bro. Also gone. That leaves us with 3. 1 here. Almost dead. Not quite. Okay. Poker, can you just... You can heal yourself. Ah, sick. That's good to know. Right, can we try and, like, surround him so he doesn't get biffed? That'd be great. God, they really want a P... Oh, no. Don't. How dare you, game? How dare you, game? Absolute scumbag move. Absolute scumbag move, I'm telling you. Doing so good. And they had to come in. Ruin our fun. The sheer goal of it, honestly. Well, that's another one down. There we go. Okay, no casualties, although Beast came pretty close. And Poker came pretty close. Brian will level up, which is pretty decent. What's that? The Magnificent Knocker. Haha. It's 60-75 is whatever. Weapon skill build-up is alright. Otherwise, it's kind of a bit meh. It's alright, though. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. We got the ashes. We got so many ashes, and we also got loads of golden chalices. Right. I'm gonna cheese it back to civilization, which I guess would be... I guess it can either be the southern states or, like, Kravland. I guess Kravland is technically closer. Is it? Is it, though? I think Air would technically be closer. But I really can't be arsed fighting more goblins. And that goes to, like, the rest of this series. I'm kind of done with them. So I'm gonna Vamonos and get out of here. Hope for the best. Leave me alone. Thank you. And I'm gonna go back to civilization. I'm gonna get recovered. I'm gonna sell everything. And then we're off to go deal with the Kraken. Oh, boy. Strap in, people. It's kind of nice not running out of food. It's, oh, God. Mate, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to fight 49 of you. Fine, I'll go to the other town. Why are you chasing me? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? What is going on? What? You're on my side. Why are you chasing me like you're attacking me? What's going on? Fine. Let's do this the hard way, then. Bloody hell. It's a nice experience when we don't actually run out for food for once when we go out on an excursion. Weird feeling, isn't it? Right. Let's get to Kravlan. Let's get recovered a bit. I think I should be able to get as much as I can from this. Or not. They only have one set of tools. I guess I'm going to the town just a bit up. Fine. Bloody hell. This is like the never-ending, well, not never-ending story, but it feels like I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go now, but I need to go do this one thing. And this one thing is getting dragged out forever because it's not spawning anything that I need or anywhere to recover. Come on, I just want to... Well, I don't want to go back. Oh, really? Please don't. I'm not in the mood. I just want to get recovered. I just want to go fight the Kraken. Leave me be, and I'll leave you be. How's that? It's kind of when we see some, like, last-minute, like, fame bits, seeing as we've got, like, 72 grand, and we're kind of just... We've just done it now. Let me go back to... There is a taxidermist at Kravlan, so I'm going to quickly nip back. Don't interfere. Seriously, don't you dare. And we'll see what happens with that. What are you? Who are you? Who are you? Okay, you're just a group of mercenaries. I don't care. We're the better group of mercenaries anyway. I'm going to head to Kravland. I'm going to quickly camp there. I think I can make something out of a few things, maybe in preparation. And then we'll see what else we've got to do. Okay, apparently I still don't have enough tools, even though I bought them out of the house and home last time. So now I'm going to have to go to host... Like, this is just getting dragged out for no reason. Like, come on, game. I just want to get there. Okay, we're good. Everything's repaired. A few more people did get a bit more experience here and there. I did decide to make a white wolf, a white direwolf pelt, should I say. And this is actually looking kind of swish. I'm actually kind of looking this vibe. So, you know what? You can have it. I'll let you have it. Good for you, buddy. Okay. I think it's time to start walking down. I've got enough food. I've got, well, I'm fully tooled up and fixed, so that's fine. As to after the fight, I guess we'll see. But it's time to go. Let's start slogging downwards and not bump into any other things on the way there, because I'm in pretty good condition right now. I don't want to get, like, smashed otherwise, you know? Just leave me alone until I get to the Kraken fight. The game should be aware that I just clicked the Kraken area. It knows what I'm about to go and do. So, leave me alone for everything else, please. Oh, we're getting here just at daytime. That's good. Oh, man, you know, it always feels like only yesterday when the last time we fought this thing, when in reality, there's always like a 6 to 7 to 8 month gap in between it, which is still very weird. Right, I'm going to figure out what the line is going to be, and then we're going to go in there. I think I'm about as good as I can be. Bombs ain't going to mean shit. Blessed water doesn't really matter either. So much so that give me that back. I was going to use that on a Necrospan, so I did in the end. Why can't I unequip? Just give me it back. Thank you. Jesus. I've got to take it off him. He thinks it's like alcohol. Yeah, okay. Let me... That is a famed helmet. Maybe I should give that to someone else now that Linus isn't really using it. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, he loses 10 fatigue, and we're about to go into a swamp, so I kind of like my fatigue high. Thank you very much. Okay, let me just set up the group, and then we're going in. Okay, I've been sat here for kind of a while just deciding who I'm going to be taking in for this big old bout that we've been sort of anticipating for a while. And I think this is sort of what I'm going to be going with. I sort of looked at everyone's like fatigue and kind of went, right, well, it's going to be a swamp. And anyone who's seen the Kraken fight in the past will sort of have an idea of how it works. And it's very fatigue heavy, it's very like meandering around, it's very like cutting yourself free of like tentacles and stuff. So there is a lot of that comes into play. I might use these strange mushrooms on someone, maybe, just because you don't really get attacked by the tentacles until about halfway into the fight where they go a bit bonkers. But outside of that, it's just grabbing you. So you're not having to really defend against much. And to be honest, once you get to the Kraken's mouth and it attacks you, you're instantly dead. So there's not really anything you're guarding against, because it's just an insta-kill. So the big thing you're defending against is when the Erliks, I think they're called, actually just start going mental. That's a bit further down in the fight. So I think I'm probably safe doing the strange mushrooms, to be quite honest. I'm just not sure on who. I think the lowest fatigue we've got is 51, which is Lysandra, which is expected, but she does so much damage, I feel like it'd be rude not to take her in. And I feel like, you know, if there's ever a fight that she's going to finally, like, go and see other people on the other side, it's gonna be this fight. So I think this is going to go quite well with this. I'm not bringing in Caitlyn, Kalad, or Kimor. I don't think whips are really going to do an insane amount, although I suppose the Erliks are just meat, they're not armor, but And then Clad compared to the other shooters isn't going to do as much. And then Caitlyn compared to the other swordmen and swordwomen and also like one-handed people isn't really doing too great with the fatigue either. So, this is what we've got. I think I'm going to eat these on someone and then we're going to go in. Best of luck, people. Also, because this seems to be a weirdly Linus-centric episode, which I didn't mean to do, but I'm actually all here for it, I gave him the mushrooms, because look at that damage he does with that weapon. Just, wow. I really wish we found, like, a better one-handed cleaver that wasn't an orc-based cleaver, so the fatigue wasn't as bad. But he's still got 79 with that. Great stuff, my guy. Great stuff. Anyway, let's go. Oh, God. Oh god. With all the time spent there, you thought this place an increasingly familiar mire. But the swamp suddenly feels strange and foreign, like walking into an old bedroom only to know something has been moved around. You find a woman standing in a distance, a formation of her helpers behind her. They're all wearing cloaks made of unhold hides. Ugh. They're crouching before bulbs of green lights, cupping them in their hands, and you can see slivers of grins broken in each viridian sheen. Rins of lips hissing softly in fading sanity. The woman's books and tomes and papers are littered all around. A fog lingers, and it has brought with it a horrible stench. You ask where your money is. The woman grins, and her eyes are jaundiced, and her lips parched and splintered, and mushroom bits are smattered across her cheeks. The sellsword wants his crowns. There's nothing here but escape. Escape from everything, everywhere. What, all at once? What is going on here? You watch as one of the helpers suddenly lifts into the air. In the green light, you see the slick tentacle drag him backward, and it seems as though the earth itself opens up, and 1,000 wet boughs and branches crinkle and drip, and rows upon rows of fangs bristle, clattering against one another as though shouldering for a slice, and the helper is thrown into it. The more, and the gums twist, and he is disrobed and defleshed, and delimbed and destroyed. The woman chomps on another mushroom, and then her hands caress bulbs of green, and you can see the tentacles slithering beneath each. Join us, sellsword. Let the beast of beasts have its feast. Well, to formation, people. We knew what we were getting ourselves into. Let's go. Not the worst spawn we've ever had. It is kind of close, but it is on an area where it's surrounded by muddy earth instead of swamp and murky water. So if it does pull us forward, we'll have a better chance of getting away from it. Unlike the other times we've done it, where it's in like one of these areas and obviously fatigue cost to traverse is 13, whereas here it's 4. Could be a difference between life and death. We'll see. Oh man, I haven't missed this. I don't know if you can stun Erliks. They do have steel brow, which is kind of funny in its own sense to say that, you know, they're not heads, they're just little lanterns. They're like the fish that have the lights on their heads, which the name escapes me. I know what it is, but the name escapes me. I do have bigger fish to fry currently, so you'll forgive me for not remembering. I feel like the tentacles are going slower than normal. I remember last time we did this, it was like boop, 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 boop. That's not the noise they're making, but it was very fast, whereas this is kind of like chill. Are you about to wrap someone up? Yeah, you are. They're being a bit more meticulous, I guess you could say. I wonder if they fixed that bug from like 2 years ago. I bet they haven't. I'm not gonna risk it just in case. Just to clarify, I ain't risking that shit. Sorry. Switch him. In a second. What have we got? 68, 65, 73. Could be better, could be worse. Let's just do as much damage as we can. The ghost doesn't really seem to be too fussed. That is 1. Almost 2. We do need to get... Was I under the impression that someone got wrapped up? Oh, yeah, Heinrich did. I was like... Could have sworn I saw someone did it. Hold that for a second. Also hold that. It's also a game of just fatigue handling. Wow, you missed it. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Just not what I expected. Kind of rough. I guess throw for now. I'll handle what's behind you in a second. Big damage. Stay there for now. Ah, egad. Don't you have to scream that loudly, I know, but I know you're trying. And I'm all here for it, but you're trying, believe me. Stay there, stay there. Can I get around and attack it? Not this time. God, actually, I could do this. That'll do. Can I stun it? No, I could daze it. That's fun. Okay, not off to a terrible start. Wow, what? It's that injured already? Interesting. Was it? Did it take that much damage last time? Obviously, you gotta take into account, it's been a long time since we fought this thing. From my perspective, anyway. But it feels like we didn't used to do that much damage back in the day. But I could also be, like, terribly, terribly wrong. And also, you won't hear me complaining. No, you will not. Right, go back that way, Arcades. Go there. Okay, let's see what it does. Obviously, it's going to spawn a lot more tentacles. It's going to get a little bit angrier now. And we'll see how it goes. We're probably going to get wrapped up a bit more. Yep, there it is. Now, as I mentioned, there was a bug when we did this way back when. Which, because of what happened in that episode, and also the reason why we still call it the safe scumming Kraken, is effectively a bug which wasn't fixed back in the day, where if you try and kill the Kraken from just doing damage to the tentacles or the Ehrlichs, the game hard crashes, and you have to do the entire fight again, with the last attack having to hit the head. So, I don't have to fix that. It's been another 2 years. I think it got highlighted in, like, 2018. So, my guess would be probably not. I don't really like, besmirch him for it. It's whatever at the end of the day. The Kraken isn't, like... I don't think it's anyone's favorite by any means, let's be honest. But, once again, I'm not going to risk trying to kill it through the tentacles. I will try and get the last hit on his head. It just means I've got to get through his armor and start working on it. Kind of like as soon as possible. Man, that's not a good roll, Arcade. Not a good roll. Wow, that's bad. Come on. Gotta work on it better. Come on. What's the chance? Okay. Alright. Not terrible. I could probably get her out. Give me a second. Let me try and figure that out. Can I get... No. Let me answer that now. No. Can you break one of them out? Of course you can. You're you. Not bad. I don't think I'm throwing... Oh, no. I tell a lie. Good stuff. Now, pulling back. Jurgen's going to be doing a lot of dancing from what I'm imagining here. I think I've got everyone out. Can I move and attack still? I can a little bit, so I will. Not bad. Big whiff, unfortunately. Decent enough. Okay, it's not taking as an insane amount as I thought. It did look it, though, for a second. And I was like, well, damn. Here we go. It's time for them to be very angry. This is where it gets spicy, people, so get ready. Can you get in? I'm kind of like slowly edging my way over, but I don't like the fact that I am slowly edging my way over. Scared, man. Like, it's a big deal to deal with this big mofo, you know? You know? Oh, god damn it. Right. No, don't use any more fatigue. We used quite a lot in that go. It's kind of like 2/3. We've done about 1/3 of the damage, maybe just a bit over. It's going to start becoming problematic now because it's going to start either biting us more, like that, or that, or it will start going crazy and wrapping around us like nobody's business. Wow, that one's like miles away. How long are its tentacles on the ground? Ow. Ground, man. Okay, here we go. Also, I feel like it's getting 3 instead of 2. The ghost will try and fail. Are you wrapping up? In some ways, getting wrapped up is not so bad. In other ways, it kind of sucks. Especially when you miss an 80. Them's the breaks, kids. Can I get there and attack still? Yes, but actually no. Break him out. Break him out. Okay, that chance sucked. That chance didn't suck. Good stuff. Can I hold that fort? Are any of these injured? That one is now. Right. Oh, man, that's... Poor show. Come on, wake up. We don't want to get wrapped up and die, do we? No. Not bad on that one. Big old whiffs. It is like a... It's an 80 to get them out. Oh, and, well, it depends on the person who's getting them out, I suppose. Decent. Is anyone else wrapped up? Are we in sort of an okay position? I guess I could... If worse comes to worse, I could release the Hound, but I don't think we're in a position yet where I have to do that, you know? Decent. Also decent, but it is going to come back with a bit of a vengeance. I can't go much further than that. Let me wreck that one shit. That's a lot of fatigue I just used, so let's be careful. I can't... Well, actually, no, I can get out. In you go. And then, in you go. That was a lot... I know I was just saying let's not use a lot of fatigue, but I just did use a lot of fatigue. May! Come on. Down. That was a lot of whiffing there. Not a fan. Not a fan. Right. Imagine sending the dog in to get the final hit on a Kraken. That'd be hilarious. Technically, I'm here for it. I don't think it'll happen. I'd probably lose people trying to make it happen, so let's maybe not. Okay, now we have a problem because we have a lot of people, like, straight up wrapped up. I also don't like that it doesn't tell me if the actual percentage chance of unwrapping them, which I do find a little odd. It's a bit strange. Ugh, that was a lot to get them out. Come on. Better. That's also the actual saving them out of this. It's very fatigue intensive, as you could probably gather. Oh, huge. Rolled 37, chance 37. Ooh. Big deal. It is a big deal. Good stuff. Hold that fort. I mean... Are you out or are you just tired? You're just tired. Same here. It's summer. Also not bad. Is anyone in a position now where we're about to run out? That's another one. It's almost another one now as well. Can I get there and attack? I can't, so stay there for a sec. Is anyone still wrapped up down here? No. Corvo's wrapped down there. Not anymore, he ain't. Good stuff. There goes another one. Why don't you switch yourself in, Cora? You should be able to get an attack off. Unfortunately, it is a 66, so it's not super high. Not super low either. You guys stay here. Let's get your fatigue back. Sky Splitter, man. Wake up. Okay. Fatigue. Not great. Not terrible either, to be fair. Yours is not great. Let's keep yours as it is. Let's keep yours going down. I don't really want to move any further for the time being. What's your health? Damn. Okay, it's almost on a third. Interesting. I'm not going to say it out loud, though. Why would I say it out loud? This ain't over till it's over. This is very much one of those games. Believe me. And people who have watched this before will know. It can all go to hell very quickly. Because the problem now, when it gets closer to killing it, because we have to do it in a really dumb way, I guess, I have to kind of like let the Elix live a bit longer to give myself the time to go and kill the Beast of Beasts. Otherwise, we hard crash. Probably hard crash. I'm not risking it. And in the case that obviously we're using mods, there's probably an even higher chance that when we hard crash, it also corrupts the save. So there's a lot riding on it. There's a lot riding on it. I know, it's weird. Come on, ref. Oh, you piss taker. And also when we start, you'll also find that when we get further into the fight, you just start missing like way more. And I mean like way more. I guess I can't stab that. All on the floor. Charge! It's Summit. I'm not really doing much damage in that regard anymore. Can I get there? No, I need to reload, and... You know what? No, I don't have the fatigue for that. Never mind. Get him out, please. Nope. Too tired. Can't do it, Captain. I can do that, though. Oh, mate. Come on. There goes another one. I'm getting danger close to hurting it. I think we need to start moving forward slightly, which is not really going to be... Hey, don't you dare. What do you think you're doing? Oh, you missed an 80 again. Also, like, over... Good God, man, that's getting bad. Come on. There you go. Like, overwhelming them does nothing, just to clarify. Like, they don't... It probably would, like, help when they're trying to bite you, I guess? But when it comes to actually them wrapping up, there's no percentage chance on that. It's just, it's going to happen. So, right. The danger of getting a bit closer is, if we get wrapped up by the tentacles, it takes less time for us to get pulled over. So that's the caveat. But I do need to start thinking about doing damage to its face. Specifically its face. Ow! You little fucker. Well, Elmer just took a shit ton of damage. Everybody in Mother is wrapped up over there. So that's going well. That was, Corvo, that was big. Good job. And apparently for your sins, Duchess is going to get wrapped up again. Great stuff there. Pull back a bit. That's a bit of damage, but you're okay. I think you're alright. Not so much in that regard. This is where the problem lies now. So I need to start bringing the ranged in so they can just go and do damage. But I also need to balance... Oh, there's a tree there. For piss sake. Of course. Why wouldn't there be a tree there? Can I get there and start hitting him? No. I can do that. And it will really annoy him, so I'm kind of into it, if I'm honest. Right, the fatigue is now stacking quite badly. We've got a lot of people up yonder who are in a bit of a predicament. Eric, what's wrong with you? You usually hit all the time. What's going on? You want to talk about it? Okay, that's getting quite bad, actually. We're missing, like, out of all the 80s we've got, we're missing... Well, we're missing like 80% of our 80 rolls. Someone do the maths, quickly. You don't have to. Oh my god. Bye, Cora. Good job. Good job. Problem is, you might get yanked a bit further now, which is not ideal. Depends on how many, Go there. Depends on how many tentacles, because the more you kill it, unsurprisingly, the less tentacles there are, which is kind of nice. But I don't know how many are going to be left in the next round. Let's see what it does. So it's currently 4, allegedly. Is that it? Is it just going to start biting, or is it actually going to keep rapping? It's going to do the Pokemon rap. Okay, that whole above area is slightly problematic. But apparently not for Corvo, he's just sorted. Brian's also awake, which is good. How is the bleeding? I think you're okay. I don't need to worry about it. Do need to worry a little bit like that, but that should be okay. Ooh. Go there. Stab. This is gonna be the problem now. So I kind of need to gauge it a bit. As to whether I gauge that correctly, well, we'll see. We'll see. I can at least start shooting the guy. Oh, God. That's a lot of armor to get through. I'll see you in about 12 hours, people. It might take a hot minute. But that's okay. I sort of expected it. The issue is, obviously, stopping us from getting dragged around, but at the same time, not killing the Ehrlich so much that it does too much damage. And herein the problem lies. Kind of a game, really. Although it's not really how they probably imagined the game. It's just because of how the boss fight is. Maybe that is how they wanted it. I don't know. Hey, get off him. Okay, he's getting danger close to dying. Oh, there's one there. I didn't even see that one. I didn't clock it at all. Right. Okay. Get a little bit closer, but don't waste your fatigue. Also, don't waste your fatigue if you've used enough. Same to you. The people with, like, the halberds and stuff will be quite useful at this point, because as long as you don't stand in this area around him, he can't instantly feast on your flesh, which is kind of nice. But it also does mean that if you don't play your cards right, you might just get instantly killed in this fight. That's the caveat, let's call it. Who's grabbed? Right. Can you just grab the ghost? Oh my! Right, Elias is down. Let me just check what happened there. So, Elias got headshot, and it struck him down. Like, no ifs, no buts, no coconuts. 1 second he was there, the next he's on the floor. Welcome to the Kraken fight, people. I will be your guide. Not a very good guide, but I will be your guide, regardless. Of... To be fair... Oh, frigging hell. I don't think I've actually really met anyone who actively enjoys this fight. It's sort of like a... I don't know. Masochistic way of enjoying Battle Brothers, I guess. Fuck off, 95% miss. Oh my... Guys. I know someone just went down, but we can't be playing like this now. Please, get your shit together. Why is the beast... Wait, what? Hang on. It didn't used to be able to route. That's not a thing. Is it? Nah. Nah, that's not a thing. Unless... I mean, what happens? Does it just run away? Can it run away? Surely it can't run away. If it flees, and I get into its zone to attack it, will that mean it won't instantly feast on my corpse? Or what? What are we playing with here, exactly? I'm in unknown territory. I don't think I've ever seen it had a flag before. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Once again, it's been a while. Can't believe he got headshot. But, those are the cards you dealt. Just gotta live with them. Now, does the fleeing impact the Ehrlich's ability to attack? I bet it doesn't. Fuck's sake. Was that another headshot? Yeah, that was another headshot. Elmer's down. The amount of permanent injuries I'm getting from this fight, just from the ridiculousness of the Ehrlichs, is crazy. I don't remember him ever hitting headshots so much, but once again, it could also just be the unfortunate situation of the rolls. Yeah, let me just repeat that. The unfortunate situation of the rolls. Christ. Come on now. Wake the F up. Slowly breaking through. Not at this rate. Can I get there and attack still? I can't believe we've been headshot twice. That's... yeah. I've got nothing to add, other than, for God's sake, game. For God's sake, game! That's another 280 misses. Mate! You are killing me, Smalls. That one didn't really go very far, did it? No, it did not. Okay, it's near death, but it's not, like, near death. If you get me. It still has enough health to probably... maybe... get hit again? Just stop headshotting my range. I need those for the next big fight. Like, straight up, I do. That's not a joke. They'll be very, very helpful when it comes to the Black Monolith. I know that they don't do a lot of damage to the undead, but they'll do a lot of damage... well, actually, some of their perks do make it so, but also they'll eyes them all up. When it comes to fighting, like, 48 undead, that'll be very, very helpful. Don't do it. Fine. Oh, look, the ghost hit something. Frigging hell. At least he can heal himself, but still. Absolute goal of these guys. Fix your setup, please. It's alright. You've got a broken arm? Calm, sinew. To be expected, I guess. No, you're not doing my boy dirty. He just got his... he literally just got his new clothes. Don't be killing him because he got his new clothes, alright? It's not on. It ain't funny. Can you still not shoot from there? It's a tree there, isn't there? No, I just don't have the... energy. Yeah, once again, I feel you. Come on, cut through. You're too tired to fire? For some reason, Cora hasn't hit a single thing. I'm sorry to say. It's not your fault. Don't worry, I know. It's not your fault. Oh, God, I'm getting danger close to it now. I can't switch out, can I? No. Right, that one's gone. In you go, buddy. You're so far in the swamp, I don't think you're really getting much closer. That was a big old whiff. This is getting spicy in a... I don't know if... oh, God, Andrew, be careful, my guy. Right, this is the closest I can get to it. Otherwise, it might go crazy and, well, you know, munch time. I'm a little bit worried about Poker just getting bit to death. Honestly. I'm half expecting it to happen now. Well, unlike the Wankers, where it was more or less flawless. I feel like the fight was flawless. Not flawless as in, like, we took no damage at all, but we didn't take any permanent injuries, and I don't think we really took many temp injuries, even if we did take any. But I could be misremembering once again. I also feel like that's too much movement for one. Yeah, cool. Alright. Need to deal with that quickly. Now, here comes the real problem. We're quite close to it, so all it needs to do is yank Andrew 1. And he has to go in 21 turns, and then it becomes a problem. So let's try and fix said problem. Do 5. That'll do. Big whiffs. Get him out. Slap him. No chance. The last chance saloon there, unfortunately. Get him out. Good stuff. Great work. You love to see it. I'm finally out of ammo. Let's switcheroo. Shoot again. It is near death. I have technically hit it, but I don't know if that's enough. And I highly doubt it will be, unfortunately. Whey! Good stuff. There's a tree there, isn't there? Piss taker. Absolute piss taker with your trees. Am I out? Or am I knackered? Eh, bit of column A, bit of column B. Yeah, sure thing. Oh, mate, you missed 2 93s? Pure to fucking... I don't know. I've got nothing to say to that. Like, we usually do pretty good, but wow. I know there's been a lot of... to be fair, there's been a lot of rolls in this fight. So it's to be expected. If someone is really good at maths, though, I would like to see some general, like, averages. If you've got the time, I think that'd be really interesting. Just to, you know, just to see. What are you gonna do, you little bastard? I say little. It's not really little, is it? Can you imagine if the ghost killed it? Yeah, problem. Problem. And I'm too knackered to break him out. Yeah. Okay. Brian, lifesaver. Big old lifesaver. Also, Heinrich, great stuff. Fantastic work. You love to see it, don't you? You really do when you put in a shift. When you put in a shift, they put in a shift, don't they? Oh. Stand there. Attack. Cool stuff. As long as I mean, I've hit it. And I feel like as long as I've hit it, that's sort of the ball game. You know? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Not me, apparently. Miazbeat, you're too tired. Schmidt, I can't get you in, but you actually do have a lot of energy. You just missed 284s. Oh my god. I'm not going mad, right? This is silly. From that perspective, anyway, it is silly. That was a 95 miss. Yeah, alright, I'm calling it. Fuck you, Kraken. I see you there. You're not the save something's Kraken anymore. You're the dice rolling motherfucker. Right. Okay, now we're getting really close to accidentally killing it without doing it the way I talked about. Okay. Okay. Alright. Hold up. I mean, I have hit it. Do I want to risk my save file just to go and kill it? Who's to say? Well, 2 people are down. They're not dead. They're definitely down, though. Can I not fix you up anymore? No. Pull back slightly, because they might be coming your way. I mean... That's technically in the zone, right? That one is, I think. I feel like that is. I can never really... Actually, no, it's not, because that is that. So that isn't. It's just his head is friggin' massive. So this... There's a tree there. He's cheating. You cheater. Putting a tree there. The goal of it. Right. Schmidt, go up there, please. I need your help with that. Steve, go there. You're fine there. Hilmer? Oh, God. This is going to be rough, isn't it? We could still easily lose people. I know we've had 2 permanent injuries, but it still could get worse. At this rate, bloody well. Because I've kind of got no choice to kill the Ehrlichs currently. Because otherwise we're going to get dragged into pandemonium. Which I don't particularly want to do. Alright, good stuff. You love to see it. Alright, we're getting there. Okay, alright. Decent enough. Alright, I'm getting through his head, which I assume is where I should be shooting. Just to assume. Let's assume. Oh, God. Right, I can't see his health bar anymore. I assume this is it. Right? Like, shit, maybe. Can I get here and attack him? Can I get here and attack him? No, the tree's in the way. Pissing tree. If that tree wasn't there. That tree wasn't there. I mean, game, what's left? Please? Okay, no, that didn't do it. Oh, come on. Okay. It died. Oh, okay, cool. So, that's fine. So it seems that it doesn't need to be hit for the last time anymore. It just seems to be that at least as long as you hit the head before you destroy the brain, before you try and kill it through the tentacles, then the game won't go mental and crash. Unless it's just being fixed in a hole and nobody's told me. But either way, it's dead, and we did it. Amazing job, everyone. The only downside is obviously both Elias and Elmer did get their heads almost ripped off. I mean, they didn't get ripped off. So Elias has lost a finger. That means he loses 5% range skill. I don't think that's too bad. I think I can live with that. And Elmer's lost an ear, which in the grand scheme of things, you just fought like a beast of beasts. Like losing an ear, not a problem. You're an old man, and you're an old man beast hunter. You've just hunted the beast of beasts. I would say that's a big win. I'd say that would be the cost of attendance is 1 ear. Definitely. All right, let's grab this stuff. Let's get out of here. Hip hip hooray. I was still half expecting the game to crash then, to be honest. Tentacles chain across the swamp in a corrupted mass, such that you didn't slay the Kraken so much as annihilate the very place it called home. Each wormy vestige is wimpled with swamp moss, a stretch of profitable farmland to hatch the very mushrooms you saw the woman eating time and time again. You crouch beside one unharvested batch, poking at their caps like a cat at a wingless moth. The fungi deflate at a touch. Corvo looks at them. Mycologist might know what those are. How do you know what that is, Corvo? You nod. Yeah. Might. You move along, crushing the shrooms underfoot and wading through limbs and bloodied cloaks floating along the swamp, and the tentacles' faceless heads with their leafy maws fold over each other and their tongues lolled like whips. You find a woman nestled behind a cast of kudzu, yourself parting the vines like a man seeking his fortune. She regards you with a grin. Did you hear it? Did you hear its beauty? Sighing, you tell her that the shrooms overtook her mind, and the shrooms were likely there for a reason. The Kraken had her well before it ever rose, but it used her to bring everyone here. Grinning evermore, she only asks again if you heard its beauty. You tell her you heard it die. Her brow furrows. A cry of death? Is that what you think? Oh my. Oh no. Stranger, that was a cry for help. Don't you get it? That means more are out there now. More. Perhaps hundreds. And now they are awake. Now they are all awake. You step back and close the kudzu curtain. Corvo tells you that the company has found something. For a moment, you think to save this woman, but you know better. You know the grip she is in, and leave her be. Alright, show me what's been found. The creature was almost too large to die properly on its side, and instead tilts forward with its horrid mouth gaping like a hole blasted into a leaning bastion. One sellsword sits cross-legged atop the Kraken's dome, like a monk deep in study. Another is poking the creature in its eyes until one pops, and a corner of its socket slurps the liquid in a frothy gargle. Ugh! I was literally about to eat after this, I don't really want to anymore. You ask the mercenaries what of import has been found, and one waves you over to the creature's maw. With slackened gums, the teeth now hang downwards, limp crenellations to a tower of horror, a slew of razors coated in cloth, and clothes, and flesh, and so large that whole limbs are wedged between them, and so is the blade. You reach into the mouth, and wrench out the blade and wipe it down with a cloth. Turning the blade, you spot glyphs in a fuller, with numbers beside them. A suggestion of smithing eternal, yet purposed, particular to a time and place. The steel is so vibrant, it seems to have been fashioned by the light of the stars themselves. Unfortunately, there is no handle for it, and you immediately do the math on that. A sword of unseen magnificence, with no handle, and one strange old man in a secluded wheelhouse with a bladeless handle. You think you know just where to take this. You put it in the inventory, and order the company to plunder whatever else is worth taking, including from the so-called beast of beasts. Yeah, we prevailed, and we only lost 2 body parts for it. And I mean, they weren't very big body parts either. What's a finger and an ear to the King of Kings? King of Kings? Beast of Beasts. Same thing. Did anyone level up? Obviously, you guys aren't going to be happy, are you? 26%. 26%. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. And also, Poker can, you just go over there. You go here. No, you go here. You come over here. God, Elias. I mean, to be fair, both of you, like, it's not normal for you guys to actually get injured, I'd say, but hey, it's usually the backline that gets away with it. Not this time, so it seems. But you'll live. You'll pull through. You should be okay. Although, whether you'll be happy about it, I can't guarantee on that. Great stuff. Now, let me just check something. I just want to go into the crafting very quickly just to see. I can make a Kraken shield. Ooh, I bet. The only issue with that is I'll make it, and then I'll just get broken. And then I'll be really annoyed that it got broken. That's my caveat. As for anything else, I'm not really seeing anything else that I can make. I mean, Brian, I know there's stuff that I can use with the Kraken, for example. I think I can make, like, the Potion of Oblivion, which, weirdly, I've never actually made, because I've never just got around to it. And there's a few other things that I can do with the Kraken, but nothing crazy that I need to do right this very second. Where's the watermill? Oh, it's actually not that far. But I feel like I do need to... Oh! Nobody hates us anymore. Everyone's just cold. This is nice. I could do with actually recovering and doing all that sort of stuff. Don't just let me level you up. It's not a massive difference, but hey, what are you going to do? Now, from other series, the Rashergeist fight at the watermill, sorry, isn't really that bad in, like, comparatively to the other fights that we do, but it also varies on, like, the company. Like, for example, the Wankers did the Kraken pretty flawlessly, where we did get, like, 2 permanent injuries. Once again, I know it's based on RNG in cases as well, so it does, you have to take that into account. but other groups found certain legendary locations easier than other groups. Like, for example, even though the Wankers did a great job against the Kraken, some groups did better versus them for other things. So it does vary quite a bit. So I'm going to get recovered up, and then we'll walk over to the watermill, and then I will crack through the watermill for the first thing next episode. And then, where is it? I know it's up here somewhere, I think. Is it? I feel like I've seen it. Maybe I haven't seen it. I could have sworn I've already found the Black Monolith, but maybe I haven't. Maybe I just feel like I have. Is it there? No? I feel like it's here, but I'm just being blind. Maybe it's right in front of me, I'm just noticing. Anyway, even if it's not on the map, I'll go and find it next episode. Deal the Rashgeist, go deal the Black Monolith. At least this way, we actually get to enjoy the sword a bit, instead of every other series we've done where it's just been like, we've got the sword, we'll travel for 20 minutes, try it out, cool, it's sword, and end of series. Just don't want to do that this time. Ooh! In your dreams it dwells, a slick bulbous head wimpled with lily pads and combed kudzu, and its breath lifts the mire like the gargle of a cauldron's broth. Its tentacles writhe in a penumbra like shadows upon shadows. So it is here in the far, far dark, a void into which it has been carved a place and become an idle horror. When it appears in your dreams, it is such that you have gone to it. You enter the blackness and step forward, hand out. But that's all you do. You never truly draw near. Sometimes your dreams will be of something else, but you know the beast is out there somewhere. You only need to open a door or walk down some steps, and you will find it and its domain again. You need not talk to your men to know they dream of it too. The world has come to know your slaying of the Kraken. They see it in hearsay. They see it as something drawn by a mother's tongue to rush a child to bed, or a father emboldening his kin by speaking to man's triumph over terror. But they don't see it. They see the rumour, not the monster. And we treat the scrotums as living legends. Sick. And like legends, with each day, the men of the company fade from the tales and are replaced by proper heroes, every corner of the earth fashioning a more valiant victor over the creature. A common sellsword would never brave such a beast, they say. It was knights of the east, the king's guard of the north. Vanity has taken your place. But the brothers you battle with know the truth, and even a dying truth is well enough to get on. So, there in the dark it dwells, and there you visit often. Well, what other hunters can claim a feat such as this? Everyone's happy again. I assume that means that you guys aren't. Yeah. Content. No, they're still dissatisfied. Look, come on, my guy. Okay, at least Elmer's content. As an old man hunter, he probably is. Elias, on the other hand, he's getting there. Okay, there wasn't a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna go from Wagenheim. I'm gonna go to Downward. I'm gonna get all refreshed up, and then I'm gonna go walk over to the watermill. So I'll tune back in a hot minute. Okay, so I actually decided to camp for a few days. I'm only tuning back now because I think we did get a few changes. So Clad has leveled up, which is great. He's so close to the old potential thing happening. He also was finished with training progress, so he got strong, which, you know, I mean, 10 fatigue is not bad by any means. And I guess it kind of works for his sort of character, I guess. Let me figure out what I'm going to give him. Okay, so I'm kind of doubling down a little bit. I have given him another perk, which is effectively a, if realized potential is a success, it becomes permanent, but it is also a 50% increase to resolve. I also gave him dodge just to increase his general defense as well. Hopefully we see it. We are 3,000 off, so fingers crossed. I don't know how close people are to getting this 3 miles away. 1, Jesus. Some people are probably never going to hit there. 8, not terrible. As if people haven't got to the point where they fully realize it. Colour's on 9. Eric's on 15, so it's a big maybe. Maybe I will sort of just sit outside the place for a bit and just let like a day or two pass. Just see if we can get all this training progress sort of done. Because there are some people who haven't even done it yet, or are kind of close. Kind of close. Okay, I'm outside the area now. It is getting kind of close to dark, so I think I probably end up camping until early dawn again, just to then go and do it during the day, just so I'm not at a disadvantage with ranged, although as to whether that, well, no, it does help at the end of the day, so I will do that and get that there. We are in a good place now. Everyone is nice and fixed up. Everyone's technically stronger than they ever have been, because they've been camping quite a bit and training. This is fine. I think we're going to slowly piss through this now until the end of the series, which is a-okay. I quite like that Miasmic is the most expensive person we've got, and then both Kalad and Hilma are on 0. I think that's kind of crazy. I mean, obviously, Kalad is indebted, so that makes sense. But Hilma, why do we pay you nothing? I find that kind of strange. Why are you worth not a thing? Like, at all. Weird. She's just content. I'm not going to complain. If you just want to be here on like pro bono, then to put on your CV, then fill your boots, I guess. Although, you know, she is a cultist now, so she'll follow whatever Eric wants to do at the end of the day. Anyway, I think we're in a good position. We can smash through this at the start of next episode. I might then treat us and go to like the black markets, because we haven't been there in a very, very long time. Just see what we can buy and how much money we have. And then it's time to go and find the black monolith, which I'm convinced I have found. I just can't see it right now, and I'm just being stupid. But I guess we'll see what happens next time. Let's get on with the roll call. Who technically killed the Kraken? I wonder if it'll show or if it'll just say, like, Erlicht. I don't know. Let's have a look. So, Lysandra, you're on 322 kills. Cora, you're on 199. Hursty, you're on 130. Whoop. Heinrich, you're on 11. Brian, you are on 25. Driss, you're on 108. Linus, you are on 198. Pretty close. Sky Splitter, you're on 134. Andrew is on 88. Corvo is on 106. Eric is on 334, because of course he is. Keymoor is on 119. Steve's on 78. Yearn is on 118. L is on 139. Hilmer's on 187. Miasmic's on 57. Schmidt's on 138. Big Harry Base on 214, pretty good. Belendrin's on 318. Hang on. 334 is to be. Okay. Elmer's on 75. Elias is on 344. Jesus Christ, man. Poker is on 50. Kalad is on 10. And Caitlin's on 21. I didn't see anything that said the Kraken, or even like Erlicht. So, evidently, everyone has beaten something stronger than Erlicht. But then, because the Kraken died from effectively blood loss, I don't think it counted as someone getting the Kraken kill, per se. But you know what? That's okay. It died all the same. But we will leave it there for today. As always, enjoyed this episode. Feel free to check out the rest of the channel. I'm sure there's more that you'll enjoy. Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So you know next time we're going out with the Scrotums in Battle Brothers. You will find out very quickly. Also, it's not going to be very long until we get to the end, unfortunately. So it is what it is. If you can't wait till then, feel free to join the Northern Discord and get involved in the conversation in the interim. Ciao for now, guys and girls. Until next time.